I'm Ryan from ExtremeTerrain.com, and this is my review and installation of the Rugged Ridge Sherpa roof rack kit fitting all 2007 to 2017 JKs. There is a version of this roof rack kit available for both the 2-door and the 4-door JK, so make sure you get the right one for your Jeep. Now, what makes this a kit is the fact that it also includes the crossbars. The rack and the bars are available separately, but this is a kit that includes both. Today we're going to talk about some of the features and the installation of this rack. Even the modern, larger 4-door JKs don't have a ton of room on the interior, so whether you're somebody who just needs to haul a lot of gear on-road or needs some help getting gear to your favorite campsite for the weekend, having a roof rack is a great way to add some extra cargo space onto your Wrangler. Now, this roof rack in particular is a little bit of a unique design. The bars that run front to back on the Jeep are up over the top of the roof as opposed to on the side. And because this is a kit that includes crossbars, it has some, but you can certainly run it without crossbars as well if you're moving larger cargo or say a canoe or a kayak. In order to give you access to flip your soft top back or to remove your freedom panels, this rack will flip back. You'll have to remove a couple of thumb screws, and they provide you with a lanyard in order to flip the top back and limit how far the top will flip back to keep you from damaging the rack. Now, while you can get your soft top back, you can take your freedom panels off, you are not going to be able to completely remove or reinstall a hard top with this rack in place. You will have to remove it in order to do that. Now, this rack is designed to hold up to 300 pounds on it, so it is going to be really sturdy, really strong. The front section, which is what I have up here, has a small air dam here to keep noise down, to provide a little bit of additional style, and it also provides some gusseting, again, to give you that strength you're after. And it also has a couple of light mount tabs, actually 3 of them along the front here. The outer ones are going to be there to actually attach the rack onto, and those are your quick releases to flip the rack back, but these 3 in the center are light mount tabs, which are really nice. Now, this rack is designed to install on your Jeep with only needing to drill 1 hole on either side of the frame. So you're not drilling into the body, but you are having to drill into the frame. If that's not something you're comfortable with, there are other racks available from other brands, Rugged Ridge, Barricade, Smittybilt, that don't require you to drill. However, this will require you to drill 1 hole in the frame. If you ask me, it's not a huge deal, but if you're not comfortable drilling, again, there are some other brands available. Now, the way that this attaches to the Jeep in the back is with brackets that attach to the frame. Again, you have to drill that 1 hole, and those brackets come up over top of your bumper. So this is designed to be used with a factory bumper or with a Rugged Ridge bumper. However, if you have any other aftermarket bumper, you may need to modify either the bumper or the bracket, or possibly completely uninstall the bumper and do some modification in order to get this to work. Right out of the box, it'll work with Rugged Ridge bumpers and OE bumpers, but you may have to do some modifications for other rear bumpers. Getting this installed on your Jeep is a fairly simple process, although, like I said before, you will have to drill 1 hole in either side of the frame rails. So the first step is to remove the windshield hinge covers on the front of the Jeep, and there are some Torx bits that you'll have to remove to get those off. Make sure when you remove that last Torx bit that you're holding onto that cover, otherwise it will fall on the ground and get chipped up. If you ever decide to reinstall it on the Jeep, it's not going to look so good. So make sure you hang on to that. Once those are removed, there are some new covers with the included brackets and bars that you'll need to screw onto the Jeep. Those are going to use all of your factory hardware in all the factory holes, so that part installs very easily. From there, you can move to the back of the Jeep and install those brackets on the frame, including drilling the holes for the additional screws. And then you have your rear brackets that you'll install. Finally, you have the bars that run front to back on the Jeep that you'll install, and install those crossbars because this is the kit that includes those. Now, this installation isn't very difficult, however, it will take you a little bit of time. I would probably set aside 3 hours to get this done start to finish. And you will want to have an extra set of hands around, especially when you're doing that front hoop, because it is heavy, it is large, and if you're trying to line it up by yourself, there's a good chance you're going to scratch something on your Jeep. So having an extra person to help is definitely a good idea. So if you're looking for a roof rack to be able to haul some additional cargo in, or more accurately on your JK, this is going to be a good rack to take a look at. I think it's well built, it installs easily, it's got a nice finish on it. However, it is a little bit costly for what you get. So that's my review of the Rugged Ridge Sherpa roof rack kit fitting all 2007 to 2017 JKs that you can find right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.